Hi, all, Brian.
All right, come
This
on,
is
man. Come on, man. We're not going to start a conversation by you saying that. I mean, obviously, your name's not Adolf. You want to start off by making a statement like that. There's nothing funny about the Holocaust. So if you want to have a conversation with me, I'm happy to do so. But we're not going to start a conversation like that. Come on, man.
okay. Well, let's see. I think his cabinet position members are going to be fantastic for what they're going to do. And when we make America great again, I will be one of the first ones commenting and applauding it.
Okay, what are you going to applaud? What do you want him to do? You think deporting 20 million people in this country is good for America? Separating families is good
Make
for America?
great again.
So you think
Making America great again.
And what does Make America Great Again mean for you, Adolf, if that's your name? What does Make America Great Again mean to you?
Well, it's pretty self-explanatory, isn't it?
Well, it isn't. Why don't you tell me? I want you to explain it to me. I want to pick your brain.
We're going to bring back how America used to be. We are going to bring back white supremacy. We're going to bring back white order.
You want to bring back you want to bring back white supremacy? Is that what you just said? Did I hear you right?
Absolutely.
So Make America, thank you for being honest. So Make America Great Again to you means bringing back white supremacy.
We're going to bring it back, and we're going to make this country great again like it used to be.
If you don't mind me asking you, Adolf, is that why you voted for Donald Trump? Because you want to bring back white supremacy? Is that one of the reasons why you voted for Donald Trump?
Hell yeah.
Well, I appreciate your honesty. So you want to make America white. So that was my question. Make America great again. Does it mean make America white again?
Absolutely.
It does.
Why would we not want to have our country be how it used to be when it was great, when we were back in control?
So do you think it was great when black people were owned as slaves and women couldn't vote? Is that what you're talking about?
Well, I'm not going back that far. I wasn't around, but, in my earlier years, it was great.
Why was it great? What was different in your I don't know how old you are, sir, but what was great in your earlier years, besides the claiming that you support white supremacy, which is bigoted and racist in nature, which I find very troubling but not shocking? What back in your earlier days was so great that's changed now for the worse? Can you explain that to me?
We had whites with the jobs. We had whites being able to support their family.
Well, how can whites aren't able to support their family now?
Yes. Well, no, 'cause a lot of them black people took our jobs.
Were you just about ready to use the N-word on this show?
The Mexicans are coming over here and they're taking jobs, and quite frankly, there's a lot of my fellow whites that can't get jobs or work, support their family.
I want to ask you another question.
All right, Shalom. First and foremost, all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakakodash. Double honors to the apostles, El Great Millstone, and South Asian brothers doing this thing in sincerity and truth and with charity. And we kind of mentioned this video during a live stream Sunday, but the Spirit was on me. Like, it was some points and precepts the Spirit wanted to hit, and touch on concerning this video. So this video was heavy, whether the guy was trolling or not, out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaketh. And this is the way a lot of Edomites feel. Edom are the self-proclaimed, the white people who is not white, they're red. This is how they really feel, man. And, first let's grab this. This is Job 20. This is Job 20. Why did I type it? I know the exact chapter. That was crazy. And, damn. We'll start at 4. Knowest thou not this of old, since man was placed upon earth, that the triumphing of the wicked is short, and the joy of the hypocrite but for a moment? The way America was great in their eyes, whatever, that would never last forever because it's the wicked in control. All right? Satan versus Satan, like the title said. And that's going to tie in perfect with this lesson. Your own people are going to fuck you over because your people are the wicked. All right? There's a race of greedy, wicked motherfuckers. That's Edom. All right? That so-called white race who's not white. They're red. All right? They have no melanin. You can see their blood through their skin. The curse of Cain. Oh, leprosy. All right? They're ruling, which means that it will never be good for you all for a long period of time because it's the wicked and fucking power. Though it's actually going to see mount up to the heavens, and it's going to get worse because you're going to be actually destroyed. You ain't seen nothing yet. All right? But you're going to screw each other over no matter what. Satan versus Satan. His house divided. Which is the will of the Lord. Though his excellency mount up to the heavens, and his head reaching to the clouds, no matter how great America got, yet he shall perish forever like his own dung. You're going to be destroyed. Joblessness is just the beginning of your calamities, man. They which have seen him shall say, where is he? You're going to be wiped out. He shall fly away as a dream and shall not be found. Yeah, he shall be chased away as a vision of the night. The eye also which saw him shall see him no more, neither shall his place any more behold him. His children shall seek to please the poor, and his hands shall restore their goods. Now, on one level, you got this smile in your face shit with Jake. All right? That's on one level, seek to please the poor. All right? But it says his hands shall restore their goods, meaning what? Hey, the things you gathered, we're going to take. We're going to get them back. All right? The scripture is manifold. We're going to get them back. Right now, you got this fake. You got a bunch of Edomites with this so-called white guilt they have and smile in your face, but they still got that hatred. This guy probably claims he got black friends, right? He probably smiling some niggas' faces and say some cool shit. Meanwhile, he hate him. I wish Obama could have got a third term type Edomite, right? But this is how they really are right here, verse 11. His bones are full of the sin of his youth, which shall lie down with him in the dust. Though wickedness be sweet in his mouth, though he hide it under his tongue. So Esau loved the wickedness, man. That's just who he is. So he may act fucking cool with you in your face. All right, but you better believe he's talking shit. And he says nigga more than you. All right, and he's talking about you when he does it. Trust it. Though he spared it and forsake it not, he still has it, man. But keep it still within his mouth. All right, this is the devil we're speaking about, man. All right, so I want to touch on that, man. This devil, no matter how many fucking laughs or much white guilt they say they have, they still hate us, man. All right, to the point where they blame us for the economy being the way it is. Oh, I have white friends that can't find jobs. That's because the Mexicans and niggers are taking them. That's madness. Like, what world are you in? Is this bizarro world? All right? Outsourcing. The factories being taken overseas. Okay? The price to run a company in America is ridiculous. Because the taxes and just it's ridiculous. To produce jeans in America costs so much more than it does to take to produce jeans overseas. Which then to make the damn jeans cost too much, which the poor Americans couldn't fucking afford, even if they worked at the fucking factory that make the jeans. No, America is just fucked. It's too greedy, man. And it's too much fucking debt. And then they send all this fucking money to fund their wars and certain elected officials' personal interest, like Ukraine. The billions is the state of Israel. But yet somehow it's still the blacks and Latin fault that you don't have jobs. Even though when niggas was working their ass off, that's what made this economy great. That's why the price of goods was even lower, because everything was made over here, made in America was a big thing. The car market. Hey, let's go back to what started and made America the center for world trade, man. The greatest in world trade. You go from tobacco to cotton to sugar, and what really boomed, textiles, and then just went forward from there. And then your fucking officials in these greedy companies made deals to take everything overseas, man, for cheaper labor. Because the housing price kept increasing. So wages got increased, which means the business got to pay, wages equals business got to pay more, which means now the business got to charge more. Then it becomes a vicious fucking cycle because Esau's a jackass. All right? It's Isaiah 19 and 14. Yahweh hath mingled a perverse spirit in the midst thereof, and they have caused Egypt to err in every work thereof, as the drunken man staggereth in his vomit. So Esau just can't make the right decision, man. Because they are devils and they're too fucking greedy. Neither shall there be any work for Egypt with the head, which the head or tail, branch, or rush may do. Alright? This is part of your collapse, your fall. Your leaders are fucking stupid. They made a system that's imploding on itself. And now you're feeling the effects of it. That's why you don't have jobs. Meanwhile, the price of goods are going up. The cost of living is high. Well, the strongest currency in the world right now, or in the top, so the pound is stronger, or whatever, supposedly. But the top dog, people do they trade the dollar. All right. When they making international deals, they use the dollar. Okay? Yet, Americans themselves are fucking screwed. You can take the same $100 in America. You can get you 2 bags of groceries. You take that $100 in most places in the world, except for Europe, and you can live good for a fucking 3 weeks, a month. Straight groceries, man. Don't blame us because your leaders are fucking stupid and drunk, man. But it just shows what time we're in. This is the end of America. That's why the jobs are leaving, man. It's Ecclesiastes 12 and 1. Remember now thy Creator in the days of thy youth, while the evil days come not, nor the years draw nigh, when thou shalt say, I have no pleasure in them. While the sun or the light or the moon or the stars be not darkened, nor the clouds return after the rain. So before the nuclear destruction, man, right? Early. And the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble. And who's the keepers of the house? Your economist. You look up the word economist, it means house manager. And the strong men shall bow themselves, and the grinders cease, because they are few. So a big part of prophecy is this joblessness this Edomite is complaining about. And Trump can't change that. For Trump to change that, he would have to bring factories back to America, which he says what he wants to do. He wants to put tariffs on these other places, which that's just going to throw salt. That's just going to make the other countries pissed. All right, it's going to just fuck things up because America imports everything. That's another reason why America's fucked. Import every fucking thing. All right. Then you're going to have to get these factories going. Pay the people fair wages. Put a cap on the amount of price gouging that can happen, man. The company's going to raise their fucking price. But realistically, that's what you're supposed to do. You want to get the GDP back on track to normalcy? It would take for you to bring these factories back to America. But that's not going to happen. Because also another thing, the companies... how did I forget this? Another thing these companies doing that fucked you Americans over at work is automation. Robots are doing the fucking labor. You assholes. Yet you still find a way to blame niggas and Latinos, man. Which are the 12 tribes. That's proof that we're the 12 tribes. We're the reason that, hey, you blame us for everything. Billions get sent to Ukraine and Israel. Oh, we got to stop welfare in Section 8, which Esau's the biggest recipients of that shit any fucking way. Cut the food stamps. Again, Esau is the biggest recipients of that shit any fucking way. We're losing jobs. The Mexicans and niggas are taking all the jobs. But then on the same breath, they say niggas don't work. Which one is it? Are the niggas taking the jobs, or is niggas lazy and not doing no work? It can't be both, man. That's the proof that we're the Israelites. That's two prophecies right there. I'll come back to this. That's Deuteronomy 28. Even when you watch Speedy Gonzalez, they had Slow-Mo, his cousin. He was a lazy, drunk Mexican, supposedly. That was another stereotype they was pushing. They was saying the same thing about the Mexicans and niggas. They lazy, they drunks, they not doing this, they not doing that. They just... But then they say they taking all the fucking jobs. Come on, man. Hey, this Deuteronomy 28. And verse not passing. 36. Yahweh shall bring thee and thy king, which thou shalt set over thee, unto a nation which neither thou nor thy fathers have known. And there shalt thou serve other gods, wood and stone. That's for you goofy ass niggas into Christianity and Islam. Those are the main two wood and stone religions. But all this other shit that's idolatrous as well, man. You know, the stone, that damn, for one, Islam is really into moon worship, which supposedly is stone, but you got that damn Kaaba, whatever the fuck they walk around. Then, of course, you got the wood, the cross. All right? And thou shalt become an astonishment, a proverb, and a byword among all nations, whether the Lord Yahweh shall lead thee. And that's the sayings. Oh, niggas is this, Mexicans are that. And then on the flip side, now the narrative is, oh, no, they're taking all the jobs. That's Revelation 12. Let's get it, man. We're the blame for everything. We're the off-scoring, we're the butt of everybody joke, and we're the blame for everything. What they say these days make it make sense. Hey, this Revelation 12 and 10. I heard a loud voice saying in heaven, now is come salvation and strength and the kingdom of our power and the power of his Mashiach. We avoid that C word, that's an idol. The Hebrew word Mashiach, comes from it means anointed. It's where the word Messiah comes from. Both of which could have been used here. And it's in very few scriptures you do see it. You see the Messiahs. Or you see anointed. But they put this C word here, all right, to put idolatry in the scriptures. Here's the point. For the accuser of our brethren is cast down, which accuse them before our power day and night. And as they do, we're the problem. No matter what the issue is, they find a way to make us the problem. All right? We're the bad guy in every situation here, man. But end of the day, this is the will of the Lord, man. Jobs, this is part of the fall of your fucking kingdom. Your leaders are wicked. They're stupid. And soon they're going to bring you to World War III. Ecclesiastes 12 and 3. In the days when the keepers of the house shall tremble, and the strong men shall bow themselves, and the grinders cease, because they are few. And those that look out the windows be darkened, and the doors shall be shut in the streets. So martial law, when is it going to happen? When the sound of the grinding is low. So prepare for riots and chaos and invading one another, fighting one another. Hey, those same white friends you said you have that can't get jobs, prepare for them to come and rob your house. Or you rob their houses. All right? He shall rise up at the voice of the bird, and all the daughters of music shall be brought low. In fact, we'll end it on this. This second Esdras. 15. And 12. Egypt. This is modern day Egypt. Revelation 11 and 8. All right. The place was taken to on slave ships. This is modern day Egypt. Egypt shall mourn. The foundation of it shall be smitten with the plague and punishment that the Most High shall bring upon it. They that till the ground shall mourn, for their seed shall fail through the blasting hail and with a fearful constellation. So you're going to have less yields, and the yields have already been terrible these last few years. Then on top of that, the reserves have gotten attacked. The Lord flooded the Midwest, killed millions of cattle, knocked down reserve seeds, flooded crops. Hey, this place is fucking through. Woe to the world, which that's another reason why you got to import shit. Come on, this is the will of the Lord here. Woe to the world of them that dwell therein. For the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands. So it's going to be very violent out here. That's another reason why I said the streets shall be closed, that martial law. People are going to be on each other's heads, man. For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. And they shall not regard their kings nor princes. So riots, uprisings. And the course of their actions shall stand in their power. A man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able. All right, why? Martial law. And there's going to be violence out there. You know? They don't want to move through that shit. For because of their pride, the city shall be troubled. The houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword, and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread, and for great tribulation. So this place is fucking through. Don't blame niggas and speakers for it. Blame your wicked rulers. All right? They brought this with bad policy, and wickedness brings judgment. With that, all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'asham, Yahweh Shah, Ba'asham, Rakakodash. Double honor to the apostles that was going to millstone. And Southeast brothers doing this thing in sincerity, in truth, and with charity. Shalom wa Baba Ball.